Hey guys, welcome back to Popcorn in Bed. I'm so happy you're here. Oh, guys, August is crazy. Kids have gone back to school. I just feel like a hot mess express. I'm running on a hamster wheel. I'm falling behind in everything, and I just can't catch up to my life. School started, sports has started. There's so many apps. Guys, why is there so many apps? There's an app for flag football team, there's an app for your rec soccer team, there's an app for your one child's class and then another for another child's class. I don't have any more apps in me. I cannot sign up for one more app. If we could just consolidate all of that, that would be great. Someone trademark that, get it, just a mom app. The great thing about movies though, is you can kind of, and this is books too, you can kind of escape whatever's going on and go to this other world. And today, the world we are visiting is that where a giant gorilla resides. I'm watching King Kong from 1933, I believe. So after I watched the original Godzilla and then Godzilla -1, and I actually had a pretty good time with those. A great time, even one might say. So we had a classic monster movie poll. So King Kong from 1933, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Bride of Frankenstein, and they were pretty much all 1930s, 40s. And King Kong was, I think, the original. Kind of like Godzilla. I've never seen any kind of King Kong movie, but I know who King Kong is. He's an iconic part of pop culture. I'm pretty sure he's up on top of a building. What building is that? Empire State Building that he's on in imagery? Does he also have a fling with Marilyn Monroe, or did I make that up? I apologize if that's so off. I don't know what I'm talking about now that I'm thinking about him having a relationship with a human. That sounds weird. 1933, King Kong, monster movie, black and white. One of the oldest movies I think the only one older than this is the original Robin Hood that I watched. So this is exciting, a pretty big milestone to go back and do this. So as far as what I know about King Kong, I just don't understand how big we're talking here. Because I know at one point he fights Godzilla. Godzilla was literally 60 stories tall, right? And I know gorillas can be big, but I'm thinking maybe as big as a school bus would be a gigantic gorilla, and Godzilla could eat a school bus for breakfast. So doesn't seem like a fair competition, but we'll see. Here we go. King Kong. If you want to vote on polls like this and get early access and full-length reactions, here's my Patreon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Faye Ray. And King Kong, the eighth wonder of the world. Maybe there is some you-know-what between... I'm not going to say it out loud until it happens.
Say, is this the moving picture ship?
Are you going on this crazy voyage?
What's crazy about it?
I don't know, but everybody around here is talking about that crazy fella that's running it.
Carl Denham?
If he wants a picture of a lion, he just goes up to him and tells him to look pleasant.
Why all this talk about this voyage being crazy?
Everybody around the docks is talking about the cargo, for one thing. And I never did see a ship this size with such a crew.
Not enough men to handle it?
3 times more than the ship needs. I don't see where they're going to have room enough to sleep.
Who are you? My name's Weston, the theatrical agent.
Come on aboard.
Mr. Denham, you know the reasons for hurrying as well as I do. Insurance companies found out we're carrying explosives, and the marshal will be aboard tomorrow or next day. What do you think the marshal will say to these new gas bombs of yours? According to you, one of them is enough to knock out an elephant.
We've got to get to where we're going before the monsoon starts. But you know what it means to run into the tropical rainy season when you're trying to make an outdoor picture. Months wasted, money gone, and nothing to show for it.
Still, you always bring back a picture.
Like a moving picture ship, like a film.
Somebody's interfered with every girl I've tried to hire. All the agents in town have shut down on me.
But you've got a reputation for recklessness that can't be glossed over.
The skipper and the mate don't know where they're going. Why?
I've got a conscience, Denham. I can't send a young, pretty girl such as you ask on a job like this without telling her what to expect.
And what is she to expect?
To go off on a trip for no one knows how long, to some spot you don't even hint at.
Good Lord, you talk as if I never brought anybody back alive. Listen, there are dozens of girls in this town tonight that are in more danger than they'll ever see with me.
He's probably
but they
not
know
wrong.
that kind of danger. You never had a woman in any of your other pictures. Why do you want one in this?
Holy mackerel, do you think I want
Holy
to haul
mackerel.
a woman around? Then must have a pretty face to look at.
Sure. Everybody likes romance.
You think I want to bring a woman around? You think I want to be on a ship with a woman? Come on.
And then the critics and the exhibitors all say, if this picture had love interest, it would gross twice as much.
Also not wrong.
We've got to be gone by daylight.
Why?
Well, there's a good reason. You think I'm going to give up just because you can't find me a girl with a backbone? I'm going out and make the greatest picture in the world, something that nobody's ever seen or heard of. I'm going out and get a girl for my picture, even if I have to marry one.
Well, he seemed like a dreamer. I thought he would go to like a club, but we're going to like a women's shelter?
Stand aside, please. I'll take care of your case later. Soup tonight, coffee and sinkers in the morning.
He's like, girls, where do I find girls?
I catch you, you stealer. Now I catch a cop.
I wanted to, but I didn't.
I have enough of these stealers.
Dry up. The kid didn't take anything.
3 people this week.
Here's a buck.
A book.
Scram. Hey! Taxi!
What? Okay, at least he's gonna take her out for coffee first. I thought he was gonna put her right on the boat.
How'd you ever get into this fix?
Bad luck, I guess. But then there are a lot of girls like me.
I've got a job for you.
What is it?
It's money and adventure and fame.
I do want the job so, but I can't.
Oh, I see. Oh, you've got me wrong. This is strictly business. Listen, I'm Carl Denham, and I picked you for the lead in my next picture. We sail at 6.
What do I have to do?
Just trust me and keep your chin up.
Well, he found his girl. Didn't even have to marry her. She seems really sweet.
Forward, you fireman, up here!
I just wanted to see.
Oh, you just wanted to see. Well, I'm sorry. Make that line fast.
I think this is awfully exciting. I've never been on a ship before.
Well, I've never been on one with a woman before.
I guess you don't think much of women on ships, do you?
No, they're a nuisance.
I'll try not to be.
You've been on the way already. Well, you better stay below.
The whole voyage?
I guess you don't think much of women on ships. How dare women on ships?
Oh, Charlie, isn't the ocean wonderful?
Pretty soon you'll be an awesome sailor, only not eat so much.
I'd like to be. Only, of course, it wasn't so nice up north when it was cold and rough, was it?
Ocean very nice when you order weather awesome eggs for breakfast.
Where you been all morning?
Trying on costumes for Mr. Denham. He's going to make some tests of me this afternoon here on deck if the light's right. See which side of my face looks best and all that.
Both sides look all right to me.
But you're not the movie director.
If I was, you wouldn't be here.
Can't help himself.
Women just can't help being a bother. Made that way, I guess.
Well, anyhow.
Dear heavens.
When do we find out where we're going?
Pretty soon now.
You gonna tell us what happens when we get there?
How can I? I'm not a fortune teller. I've got enough troubles without a love affair to complicate things. Better cut it out, Jack.
Love affair. You think I'm gonna fall for any dame?
Not this guy.
It's the idea of my picture. The Beast was a tough guy, too. He could lick the world. But when he saw beauty, she got him. He went
You
soft.
promised me some information when we reach these latitudes.
Way west of Sumatra.
Way out of any waters I know.
Where do we go from here?
Southwest.
Southwest.
Here's the island we're looking for. A canoe full of natives from this island was blown to sea. When the bark picked them up, there was only one alive. Here. That's what the island looks like.
Oh, wow. This is quite the adventure. Unknown islands.
The only possible landing place is through this reef. Rest of the shoreline is sheer precipice. Cutting it off from the rest of the island is a wall.
Wall.
Built so long ago that the people who lived there have slipped back, forgotten the higher civilization that built it. There's something on the other side of it, something they fear.
A hostile tribe.
Did you ever hear of Kong?
Why, yes. A god or a spirit or something.
Well, anyway, neither beast nor man. Something monstrous. Still living, still holding that island in a grip of deadly fear.
And we're gonna go film it.
I tell you, there's something on that island that no white man has ever seen.
You expect to photograph it.
If it's there, you bet I'll photograph it.
Suppose it doesn't like having its picture taken.
Now you know why I brought along those cases of gas bombs. Oh, you put on the Beauty and Beast costume, eh?
Oh, she's
It's the
cute.
prettiest.
All right. Just stand right over there.
Suppose I don't photograph well.
You don't have to worry about that. If I hadn't been sure, I wouldn't have brought you halfway around the world. When I start cranking, I hold it a minute and then turn slowly toward me.
Slowly turn.
Oh, that's fine, Ann. Now we'll try one with a filter, eh?
Do you always take the pictures yourself?
Ever since the trip I made to Africa, I'd have got a swell picture of a charging rhino, but the cameraman got scared. The darn fool, I was right there with a rifle. Seems he didn't trust me to get the rhino before it got him. I'm fooled with cameraman sense to do it myself.
He's crazy, Skipper.
Just enthusiastic.
When I start to crank, you look up slowly. Look up slowly, Ann. That's it. Now look higher. Now you see it. You're amazed. You can't believe it. Your eyes open wider. It's horrible, Anne, but you can't look away. There's no chance for you, Anne. No escape. You're helpless, Anne. Helpless. But your throat's paralyzed. Try to scream, Anne. Cry. Perhaps if you didn't see it, you could scream. Throw your arms across your eyes and scream, Anne. Scream for your life.
What's he think she's really gonna see?
She's good.
We've quartered these parts.
Can't see a hand in front of your face.
Hey, Charlie, I wish you'd make your soup as thick as this.
No, put him at 30.
How will we know it's the right island?
The mountain that looks like a skull.
Oh.
Let go! That's not breakers. That's drums.
We're here. The island. Skull Island.
Funny they haven't spotted us. I'd think the whole population would be on the beach. Maybe they have spotted us and they're signaling. I think you better go along, Skipper. You may be able to talk to these birds ashore.
I'm going ashore with you, aren't I?
You bet.
I don't think she ought to go till we find out what's going on.
I think Jack likes his bothersome nuisance. That's the wall? See, that doesn't seem that big.
Boy, what a chance. What a picture.
I think we found our villagers, but what side of the wall are they on?
Hear that? They're saying, come, come. Holy mackerel, what a show. Ever seen anything like that before in your life?
Those... What am I looking at? People. Dressed like gorillas, yes? Come, come. I think they spotted them.
Too late, they see us.
Let's
You think?
Hey, what are you running for?
Hello.
Stand still, you fool.
Tabe. Bala kum no no hi. Telling us to get out.
Well, talk him out of it. Ask him what goes on.
Bani di humya. He says the girl there is the bride of Kong.
The Bride of Kong.
What's that?
Must be the witch doctor.
What's the word for friend?
Bala.
Bala! Bala! Steady with those rifles, boys. Sita!
He says, look at the golden woman.
Look at the golden one.
Gift for Kong, he says.
Good Lord.
Wants to buy her.
Oh.
He's offering to trade 6 of his women for Anne.
I'm gonna take her back to the ship.
Here before they think to cut us off from the beach.
Tell him we'll be back tomorrow to make friends.
Dulo hi tego. Bala.
The sound of those drums makes me nervous, I guess.
I think Denham's off his nut taking you ashore today.
Well, I was a little scared.
I guess you weren't the only one.
I wonder what we do next.
He's actually handsome.
Denham's such a fool for risks, there's no telling what he might ask you to do for this picture.
Well, after all he's done for me, I'd take any kind of chance for him.
He's crazy enough to try anything. I think what might have happened today, see, if anything had happened to you,
Well, then you wouldn't be bothered with having a woman on board.
don't laugh. I'm scared for you. I'm scared of you, too.
Spit it
Say.
out.
I guess I love you.
Why, Jack, you hate women.
Yeah, I know. But you aren't women.
Guess I love you.
You don't feel anything like that about me, do you?
Mr. Driscoll, are you on deck?
Yes, sir.
Weren't they like not allowed on-screen kissing or something until a lot later? Maybe this was very risque. Uh-oh. They wouldn't. They straight up kidnapped her.
Torches going through the village.
Looks like the night before election. Listen to him. Wonder what's up.
Charlie, you seen Missy?
Me not see 1, 2 hours. When we leave this place, me no light.
That's good. They're gonna know. That'll give them the clue.
What's the matter? Who turned out the crew?
Charlie found this. Someone's been aboard.
Where's Ann?
In her cabin.
No, she isn't. I just looked.
Oh, Ann!
Did you see her?
No.
I'll look below.
We need a plan. What if they're sacrificing her to Kong right now?
Take this ammunition up there. Come on, you fellas, got these?
We're doing this. Oh, wow. They're doing it again. She's gonna be the bride of Kong now? Poor thing. They're not scared of Kong then. Oh my. Are they like putting her on this altar for like sacrifice? Oh my gosh. Hurry, crew! Don't you dare close those doors. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking, how are they gonna make this look like a giant monster?
Karatane Kong. Otarave Rama Kong.
Oh my. Oh my. Is it? That's Kong. Oh, she got one out. I mean, it looks very cartoonish, like claymation maybe? But I get it. Oh!
She must be up ahead here. Come on, wheel, boys. Come on, Barback. He's got an
What? Is he... All I want to know is if Denham bring his camera to our rescue.
No telling which way went this darkness.
Think she's been through here. Look at those broken
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's his track, all right. Look at the size of that thing. He must be as big as a house.
pipe. He's headed this way.
Yeah, come on, fellas, and keep those guns cocked.
He's telling us. Need to have that thing wrapped around me.
Here's my question. Did the writer, director of this first movie make up the idea of Kong? Or is it actually like an urban legend that's been around forever that he just came up with a movie about it?
Get quiet, he doesn't see us.
That looks like a dinosaur. That's a dinosaur.
He's gonna charge. Keep quiet. Come on.
That just puts it to sleep? Should we save him? No, they're killing it, not sleeping, right?
Shoot!
What do you call this thing?
Why, something from the dinosaur family.
It's like a
If I
green
could only
screen.
bring back one of these alive. Why the hell? Come on, he's climbing up. He's still alive.
So it's not just Kong back here.
Get it, Jack. That's him, boys. Come on.
Please tell me he's treating his bride kindly, but not too kindly.
Water ahead. He's down in that fog somewhere.
Let's got these logs for a raft.
Good idea. We'll make a raft. Come on, fellas, get busy.
Come on, fellas. So the rest of them staying? Oh, they all fit on there. That's pretty good. Uh-oh.
Listen.
Sea monster?
Oh, look at him.
And our guns and our bombs. Oh my! Oh. Pretty gruesome. Oh my gosh. Jurassic World right now. Looks like a long neck. They're supposed to be nice. Oh! In my head, they couldn't show stuff like that back on TV back then, or on the movies. They don't have any guns or bombs. Watching everyone die right now, except Jack. Don't do it. Oh my gosh, more creatures. So he's like as big as a T-Rex. Still feel like very small compared to Godzilla. By the leg, he's down. Whoa! Good move. Oh, that sound. Run, Anne! Is she stuck? Goodness. That was quite the wrestling match. Oh my gosh! There's gotta be other ways! Oh. Okay. We get it. Just Jack left. Who knows what else is out there now, too? Kong lived with the dinosaurs.
Jack Briscoe! Hey, Jack!
Denham.
Didn't get you, huh? No, I got the cover same as you. You gotta land back and get some more bombs. Why, you wouldn't follow that beast alone.
Someone's got to stay on his trail while it's hot. Maybe I'll get a chance to sneak her away, but if I don't, I'll figure some way to signal you where he's taking her.
Don't mind this giant T-Rex.
All those men lost. It's incredible. You'll never see either one of them again.
Don't give up, Skipper. There's still a chance for Driscoll.
This monster you've seen, you think your bombs will stop him?
We can get close enough to use them. You bet they'll stop him.
Oh? We gotta get off this island. Could take down a T-Rex, I can take down a snake. I mean, that is a big-A snake, but just a snake of nightmares. Oh, it's like a salamander. I like how she's like his little pet. He keeps like putting her like, okay, here's your little bed I made for you. undressing her? Is he like tickling her? Don't like that very much. Are we joking right now? Oh, okay. She just got picked up by a pterodactyl? Now he's dismantling it. Okay. He likes to do the jaw pull. Whoa. Very brave, very strong, Jack. Oh no. Jump! Jump, guys! He really liked her.
Hey, look!
Now close the gate.
I'm all right.
What happened?
Jack!
There, you're safe.
Close the gate, guys.
Wait a minute. What about Kong?
Well, what about him?
We came here to get a moving picture, and we found something worth more than all the movies in the world.
Why, you're crazy.
We've got something he wants.
Oh.
Hey, look out! It's Kong! Kong's coming!
Close the gate. Back to the ship, guys.
Natives are coming.
Denim, I thought I liked him. He was gonna go back and rescue her, but now he seriously wants to go back? Uh-oh. Where's those bombs, boys? Sleepy bombs, here we go. Oh, buddy. Ew! He's like, stop throwing toothpicks at me. Okay. He's a sadist. Doesn't even... Okay, that is disturbing. Row! Heave! Again. He won't last long.
He'll be out for hours. Send to the ship for anchor chains and tools. We'll build a raft to float him to the ship. Why, the whole world will pay to see this. He's always been king of his world, but we'll teach him fear. We're millionaires, boys. I'll share it with all of you. It'll be up in lights on Broadway. Kong, the eighth wonder of the world!
He's serious? How did they transport him? Is it gonna be a movie or is it just gonna be...
I can't sit so near the screen.
This is not a moving picture, madam.
Mr. Denham makes those pictures of those darling monkeys and tigers.
But this is more in the nature of a personal appearance, madam.
I don't like to look at him, Jeff. It makes me think of that awful day on the island.
I wouldn't have brought you, but... Well, you know how Denham insisted.
$10,000 in the box office. Not bad for one night, huh?
Look at the size of that animal. Hope he's tied up good and tight.
Oh, here are the boys from the press. Come in, boys.
It was Mr. Driscoll saved you from the ape, wasn't it?
Yes, he was alone, too.
Oh, Mr. Denham got him. The rest of us were running like scared rabbits. Mr. Denham had the nerve to stand there and chuck bombs.
I'm very, very confused on how they're holding him. Okay, guys, a small part of me feels sad for him, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm
He's
here
some
tonight to
circus
tell you a
act.
very strange story. A story so strange that no one will believe it. But ladies and gentlemen, seeing is believing. He was a king and a god in the world he knew, but now he comes to civilization. Ladies and gentlemen, look at Kong, the eighth wonder of the world. And now I want to introduce Miss Ann Darrell, bravest girl I have ever known. There the beast and here the beauty. She has lived through an experience no other woman ever dreamed of. And she was saved from the very grasp of Kong by her future husband. I want you to meet a very brave gentleman, Mr. John Driscoll.
Why do you think his name was Jack?
Get a good one. Shoot.
Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. Those chains are made of chrome steel.
Yeah, but I also have seen him literally rip apart a T-Rex. So, their jaw.
Now, wait a minute, hold on. He thinks you're attacking the girl.
All let him roar, in fact.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He can get off his own chains. Don't do it. Don't do it. I like how he doesn't even... I mean, I don't like it. He doesn't even eat them. He just, like, flosses his teeth and then throws them. I knew he climbed the building. Someone catch her! Someone caught her. I'm sure.
She's safe now, dear.
It's like a horrible dream. Like being back on the island again.
Oh my gosh. Not again. Off the bed. And...
He's got Ann. He's taking her out the roof. Quick.
Denim, you greedy fool. What's the plan, Kong?
Fire viper searchlights. Get him up on the roof. Yeah, that'll keep him in sight.
I don't think we're worried about keeping him in sight. It's like Ready Player One right at the end there. What is he looking for? He thinks it's a monster. He thinks it's like a monster to fight, maybe. Like back in his
Attention
island.
all stations. Kong is going west. Stand by for further reports. Kong is climbing the Empire State Building. He is still carrying Ann Darrow.
There's one thing we haven't thought of.
What?
Airplane.
Hold the planes! Come on! Yeah, don't you feel like he can just like... He is climbing the Empire State Building. I was right. It's very, very high up. Stay. Shoot. I don't know. I want Anne to be safe. I think they should just drug him again and take him back to the island. The guns don't seem to be affecting him. At all. He's bleeding. Hold on with one hand to the building, Kong. He's gonna do some serious damage if he falls off this building. Oh! Even Kong doesn't survive that. They're seeing it for free.
Well, Denham, the airplane's got him.
Oh, no. It wasn't the airplanes. It was beauty killed the beast.
He spins his story. For some reason, I did not think Kong would die in the end. The eighth wonder of the world. When I watch old classics like this, I love to imagine people 90 years ago watching this and what that must have been like. Like, my grandpa was born in the 30s. And so, on one hand, like, from my perspective now, obviously the effects look very fake and whatnot, but it's incredible for me also, who has seen CGI and everything they can do with computers, to think how imaginative and creative and so much work had to go into making that look the way it did back then. Like, I can't even fathom how you would even begin to start to have a giant monster when you don't have any of the resources we do now. So I love to imagine how groundbreaking that looked to audiences. It had a lot of action. Like, you think for how hard the effects must have been, maybe just like one or two, but like there was like King Kong versus Monster again, and then the village back in New York. It was a lot. And then the story, I liked the damsel in distress aspect and her and John, you know, and how he went from like this obnoxious woman hater to rescuing her. And then they did make you feel for Kong in the end. And just like Godzilla, this monster, Kong, has stood the test of time. We still talk about him. I'm pretty sure they're still making movies about him. Everyone knows King Kong in pop culture. It was cool to see how it all originated. So that essentially, this first monster movie set off so many more like it, and it's cool to see the OG. I'd be interested to see in the future movies how they bring Kong back and to see him fight Godzilla. And I know Peter Jackson, who did Lord of the Rings, did a remake of this that I'd also be interested to see. And John and Anne live happily ever after. Okay, thanks so much for watching along. I'll see you guys again soon.